was about our food. It wasn't just a chemical story or an environmental one. For us, it was an urgent matter of human health. There had been research done and studies done in the South of realizing that these toxins were already making their way up, into many other parts of the world from the source of these toxins, which are the byproduct of industry and pesticides, right? And so they started to do research about, well, the Arctic is a pristine area. Let's do comparative studies to see how low those toxins are in the Arctic. But lo and behold, they were in higher levels than anywhere else. And they were ending up in the food chain of our people, my people, Inuit, because we're avid eaters of marine mammals, and these pops make their home in the fatty tissue of marine mammals. I brought, for example, a carving of an Inuk woman with her child that was carved from my region, a traditional carving, Inuit carving, and presented it to Klaus Topfer, who was the executive director of UNEP at the time. And he in turn presented it to John Buccini, who was the chair from Canada, who chaired these incredible negotiations so successfully. And it sat in front of him at and it followed us to every country that we were negotiating thereafter. It started in Nairobi, it went to Bonn in Switzerland, it went to Germany, it went to every single country that we were negotiating. And John Buccini would say, when he would get very tired, he would just need to look at the carving and sitting in front of him and know who he was doing this for, that it was for the children, it was for, the mothers of the world. And so, because it was the mothers of the world that carried the brunt of these toxins. And that was always my messaging. It was always inclusive. It wasn't just for us, it was for everybody.